these DVD videos. Are you sick of these nails in this background yet? I'm sorry. I just really wanted to get a bunch of videos done and out for you guys. Let's get into it. First up, this is Doujin work. This is the collector's pack. This, of course, is a series that is about a girl that gets into Doujin. And what's nice about this little set here is it has the actual mangas that are referenced in here, as well as the set itself. So yeah, this is really cute. I kept seeing this DVD in the store, various thrift stores. Obviously it's an older set, but I didn't really get it. I kept thinking, I'll wait. Finally this set came in, and yeah. Because it was this collector set and it was the same price as the individual DVD, that's when I sprung for it. I've always been curious about this one. These are just supposed to be cute little mini comics that are, supposed to be read in tandem with this. But yeah, I've always been curious about it because, I'm an artist. I like, doujin, obviously, fan art and that so a series about that just felt very interesting, and it's such a niche hobby that we all enjoy, so why not look into this anime? It kind of reminds me of another one that I've been meaning to pick up, which is Genshiken. I'm going to look into getting that one next. But yeah, something about anime fans always works for me. So that is what is in this set. I am excited to get into it. Have you guys seen this one? It's one that I've been meaning to watch, but it's such a back burner, I haven't thought about it in a long time. I'll get those in later. Next up, you guys are gonna laugh, but Iria! The Serum the Animation, the nice tin. This tin's actually a little beat up, but if anything, that just adds to it, so I was kind of really taken with this. I bought this months ago. Here's how that tin opens. Here is the beautiful DVD set. Nice and clean because it stayed in its tin. I bought this because I like Iria, and my thought was, what are the chances of this getting a Blu-ray? I should just get this now. Of course, lo and behold, Discotek, rescuing as they do, they're going to put out a Blu-ray of this. So you don't have to get this set. Wait for the Blu-ray. But I was just kind of charmed with how this set is designed. I mean, look at that. It looks great. Iria is just visually beautiful. Oh my gosh, look at this old anime. That's great. Anyway, Mirage of Blaze, is that good? I was looking to pick that up and I didn't know if it was good. But anyway, never mind that. This is Iria. It's just that great 90s animation. It just looks good. I think everyone's at least seen her. She's quite iconic. But yeah, I just picked this set up thinking, man, there's no way Iria will ever come to Blu-ray, and now it is. But I do think it's cool. I do like collecting older DVDs. I just find them fascinating. I still like watching them. So that was the Iria set. I mean, look at her. She's just great. Have you guys seen Iria? Are you guys going to pick up the Blu-ray? I'd love to know. Next up, this is Jing of Bandit King. No, I'm just kidding. This is Jing, the King of Bandits. Also, Bandit King Jing. It has quite a few ways this name goes. But anyway, I saw a post about this last year and said, oh, if I ever see that set out in the wild, I'll definitely have to pick it up. And so, of course, I did. This is one that I watched at the beginning of the year. I was really sick this winter, you guys. I had the worst flu, and I was just dying in my room, basically. I didn't want to go to the doctor or the hospital because I didn't test positive for COVID, so I just toughed it out, and part of toughing it out was watching Jing. So this is just a delightful shonen. I really, really love the visuals in this. The best way I can describe this is it feels like early One Piece episodes, but mixed with Soul Eater aesthetic. So just the way the buildings are all unique, the way they kind of jut out, and the way the colors kind of splash across the screen. This is a very cool looking little series. And Jing is just delightful. You're just watching this bandit kind of go around and steal things. He also does what he can to help people in his own way. Like, he's he's a problem child, but he's a good boy. Honestly, I swear. The one thing I will knock against this show, definitely not the visuals. It's very appealing. One thing I'll knock against the show itself is, in a few of these episodes, it feels like Jing just kind of solves the problem off screen. And that's fine, but you have to be careful when you do that with any kind of media, because you might leave the viewer feeling like, I'm confused and lost, what just happened? I think in this context, that's so pretty. In this context, it's supposed to be like, wow, he's too fast for the human eye, so even the viewer can't keep track of him. But, for example, there's one episode where a town is being kind of controlled by this authoritarian government, and everyone is watching this giant hourglass because time is of the essence. If you're late in this town, it's considered like a death penalty offense. And at some point in the episode, hey Gus, don't do that, baby. At some point in the episode, he cracks the hourglass, which breaks this spell, and then uses his special attack, which you will see over and over again, to break the rest of the hourglass. But it happens right after a chase scene, so I'm not sure if he, like, somewhere between chasing and cracking the hourglass, I don't know what happened. It's just suddenly he's fixed the situation. Other than that, great little series. Highly recommend if you like that early 2000s shonen, like Saturday morning cartoon kind of style. That's what this feels like. Last, finally, but certainly not least, this is Petite Princess Yusi. And I've always been curious about this one because it's got quite the pedigree. I don't know if you guys know, this show, let me just break it out for you. It is from Gainax, same studio that did Neon Genesis Evangelion, Nadia, Benobashi, which you guys saw in a previous haul. It's also directed by Otsuka of Fooly Cooly fame. He was the animation director on Fooly Cooly, by the way. And character design by Kazuko Tadano. Why do I always do that with his name? I feel so bad, excuse me. Kazuko Tadano, who did the anime character designs on Sailor Moon. So there's a lot. There's a really star-studded cast that worked on this series. And I thought it's so interesting that I don't hear people talk about it that often. This is kind of similar in the vein of Jing. Like, that's just a very solid little shonen show. This is a very solid shoujo show. This is more of a magical girl show. Like, Yusi actually does magic. It's a fantasy world that's kind of set in a fantasy world that's just gone through this long war. And you start the series with this soldier who is finishing up a battle, and he sees a light in a forest, and it's a baby, and it's Yusi. And it kind of transitions to her being older, and she learns magic from an apprentice of his. And the main part of this story is that Yusi is one of the cursed children in this world. There's a couple other characters like her where she perpetually looks 10 even though she keeps aging. And this is starting to be a problem for her because she's just turned 17. She doesn't want to look 10 anymore. It's really distracting in her life because she's not taken seriously, even though she's clearly a talented person. So, in this show, I was just recently watching it, that's why I'm talking so much about it, but in this show, there is also another part, which is the queen has a crown that has to be given to the next princess. And to become the next crown-bearing princess, you have to be chosen. And to be chosen, the crown's light has to shine for you. The crown's light shines, she finds it in a tower, she gets to go to princess school to learn how to be a good princess, and to test her heart to see if she can wear this crown and gain a wish. Of course, her wish is going to be that she ages properly and isn't a perpetual 10-year-old. So, that's where everything starts off, and it sounds lofty when I describe it that way, but it's actually just a really digestible show. It's really sweet. It kind of has that moe effect where you're like, aw, these characters are just so sweet and I like this world that they're in. I just want to sit back and enjoy it. The other thing of note in this show is I really like the way magic is done. Like, Cube is this apprentice here, and the way Cube summons magic is he'll flip a coin and there's a demon shop, and he'll buy items out of the demon shop with his coins and then use them. And the animation of like the demon shop appearing in a glowing circle is very cool. The way all the items work is really fun and interesting. It's more than I think it seems on the surface. Of course, it's also kind of simple. It's just a magical girl story about a girl trying to gain a wish. But yeah, so far what I have seen of it, I'm really liking, and I just find it very interesting. Let me know if you guys have seen this one. I think it's very cool. I think they're very charming, and I think Jing is very charming, and I think all of this was very, very fun to pick up and get and go through. So, let me get these two out. What do you guys think of this crazy amount of anime that I've just discussed? Which of these is your favorite? Have you seen Bandit King Jing? Have you seen Yusi? Have you pre-ordered your Blu-ray copy of Iria? I would love to know down in the comments. That's it. That's it for this one. I will be coming out soon with some more videos, but for now, just enjoy this strange set of DVDs. Next, it's going to be Blu-rays, so I will get some videos out of those next. Anyway, guys, that is it for this one. Hi to all my subscribers. You guys rock. I'll see you guys in the next video.